morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zach Crudel, and welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, hello, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for tuning in, it means a lot. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the video. It's awesome, always helps us out. But yeah, we got another transaction to cover. The Manitoba Moose have re-signed Dean Stewart on a one-year contract. He spent his last 2 years with the Manitoba Moose, and he's been a little bit of an interesting trajectory here. So, normally, players straight out of... You will see a lot of players, they just go straight into the AHL, but Stewart actually hasn't done that. Stewart has actually slowly been upgrading his game. His first year... after playing in the NCAA, was in the ECHL for a full year. And then the year prior to last year, he split time between the ECHL and the AHL. And last year was his first full season with the Manitoba Moose, recording 18 points in 61 games. So he has gotten better over time. And I believe here that the hope from Stewart's camp is probably that he can continue to improve his game by signing 1-year AHL contracts, hopefully to the point where he can work his way up to a 2-way contract, or just carve out a really good spot for him on any AHL roster. And I can totally see that happening. He's been solid as a depth piece on a defensive group. He has never been a star in any spot. He's not the young upstart that's been looking to get points to make a name for himself on their upward trajectory, but he has been a reliable guy to help guide the back end. It's kind of like he's kind of like been like a Dylan DeMello of the AHL prior to last year, where Dylan DeMello decided he was going to start scoring goals. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Sometimes there's only so much you can do to help a team succeed rather than just doing the simple basic things. And that's good for Stewart. Glad for it. I don't think he's going to be taking a spot away from a young player. I think a lot like Jimmy Oligny, what's going to happen is when they want that exposure for those younger players, because he is in his mid-20s and he is more leaning towards a Tier 3 AHLer, so he's not going to be favored in the lineup, and that's okay. He's still going to get paid, and he's still going to probably get a decent amount of games worth, but they will make those adjustments in putting in younger players to get them the proper experience that they need for their development. So that's all good and fine. I'm fine with this, honestly. Like, again, you don't want to have too many Tier 3 AHLers clogging up the system if you're looking into the context of we want to have an always ever-growing development of players, and you don't want to just focus on making a good AHL team, which I think has been the focus so far in this offseason, has been being okay in the AHL, but mainly focusing on the development of the youth, and that's good. That is the right call to make, especially since you're retooling, and that's what we're calling it for the Winnipeg Jets, and those prospects that are getting that development are going to be primed to take over some of the reins from spots that are going to open up on the Winnipeg Jets in the foreseeable future. So this is good. I'm happy with all of this. But yeah, let me know down below your thoughts on this signing. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Maybe with an NHL video. Who knows? Maybe they'll sign a contract. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.